Alright, and they're off. So, there's a lot to explain. Using Mario, Josh using Luigi. Luigi is not faster, but he is better, because he makes funny sounds. So... So before the race started... Oh, I just lost audio. Never mind, it's back. Before the race started, they were messing around in the DS settings, and that's to manipulate the RNG. So hopefully, if they did the manipulation correctly, and if they play 1-1 in a specific way, red block, in 1-2 and have the red block drop the blue shell. But yeah, just making their way through 1-1. The only hard part is the end here. Josh gets the triple jump staircase skip, Helix going for it and gets it. 2 seconds, we'll see if they got the RNG manipulation correctly. If they don't, it's not that big a deal, it's only 15 seconds. Looks like luck, and we'll see. First, he gets it, and Helix gets it too. I'm not sure if this is the first time that both players have gotten... No, it's definitely not the first time. So you'll see with the shell, they're not just like in the sliding state the whole time, but they're bouncing on enemies, they're doing double and triple jumps. Not just because it looks cool, it's also because it's slightly faster. When you're moving, I think it's like 8% slower than normal running speed. Unmorph from the shell, which is letting go of the run button and then pressing it again. Tips the red toad house and so does Helix into 1 tower. Josh going for task cycle, he gets the first jump. Helix playing it safe, getting the fire flower. A little bit of a lead right now. About 7 seconds. See what time he gets on the door entrance. High 478, that's pretty good. Alright. Helix with a decent 1 tower as well. 469 door, that's for fast cycle. Josh exiting 1 tower. Just as Helix about to go out the pipe. So yeah, pretty much the only difference in this World 1 was Josh going for and getting task cycle. I'm not really surprised he went for it because he's pretty good. He's really good. A little safe, definitely respectable. I think Helix even does task cycle and runs. So entering World 5, the Snow World. See, 5-1, 5-2 are pretty straightforward, just more unmorphing. You'll see a lot of it in 5-1. Just trying to avoid being in the sliding state as much as possible. Helix, I'm sure, will do the same. Like, they're both doing pretty well. Let's see what time Josh gets. The standard. Well, the standard. That used to be, like, really hard, but we've gotten a lot better. Ooh, high 364 for Helix. Don't lose that much time. Red block in 5-2. He gets... Ooh, he gets a blue shell. That means the run is blessed, and this is bound to PB. Anything. But that's just in the community. So yeah, this level, pretty straightforward, not many unmorphs. Here, just the bat unmorphs. Oh, he's going top route. That's a pretty new development. Faster. I guess it matters how fast you do the unmorphs, or how aggressively you do the unmorphs. It can't be more than like a tenth of a second faster. Maybe a bit more. Close race going into 5-3. And there is a trick in 5-3 called hyperspeed. They go for it. I don't remember if either of them go for it. Opting not to. I'm not sure if he even knows how to do it. It looks like he's going for 267, which is really hard. It seems. So if they do unmorphs very aggressively, they can just barely get a 267 on the timer, and getting a 266... It's a 267. Getting a 266 on the timer would give you 6 fireworks. Oh, it looks like Helix messed up some of the movement. 66. It looks like he tried to slow down to avoid the fireworks. Oh, well, I guess here's a good example of what happens. So you get 6 fireworks for a 66, and then Toad House spawns at the beginning of the overworld. Loss. You really want to avoid fireworks. Well, let's see what time he enters the door. 75. That was a pretty good ghost house from Josh. Ooh, Helix with the sound. I like it. Slowing down a little bit there. That block, the first invisible block you hit, is pretty finicky. It's surprisingly hard to hit that one. Job, he played it safe. And you'll see them both, well, on Josh right now. Josh's screen. He's scrolling the screen to the right and standing all the way to the right. That's to despawn one of the pumpkin enemies, so you can run straight to the door instead of having to wait and kill the pumpkin enemy. That's a good ghost house time. I think Helix is going to get 330, 329 around there. Probably 330. Good world, I mean, good runs from both of them so far. Very few mistakes except for Helix getting fireworks. So on to World 8, the final and longest world in the game. 8-1, if you don't do any unmorphs, it's really not terrible when you have the shell. But at the top level, when you're going for all the strats, pretty hard. Looks like Josh messed up some of the movement, so he's having to go backups. If you mess up anything in this level... Ooh, Josh gets hit by the cannon. I've never seen by that cannon. That's actually pretty weird. If you mess up one thing in this level, it's just... it goes awful. So 8-2 and 8-3 are both water levels, and the shell goes much faster in water than normal Mario, so Helix does have a bit of time to save, unless Josh gets lucky in 8-3. It's only the horizontal movement in water that's affected by shell at the beginning. Well, I guess not really here, but in the next room, definitely see Josh getting hit again by the skeeters. He just got skeeted on. I'm sorry. Anyway, Helix going into the barrel room. Since he has the shell, he has the possibility of going for barrel jump. Switch entirely. That's pretty weird. That switch, like, you can step on it for 1 frame, go off the next frame, then it doesn't activate. Josh playing it safe with the skeeters. Josh is in a pickle. He gets out of it. Alright. Where you saw Helix swimming much faster than Josh did. And there again. So yeah, Helix made up a good bit of time on Josh. The lead is probably 15 to 20 seconds on Josh's end, I'd say. Josh can pretty easily, well, I don't want to say easily go for cycle skip. Oh, never mind, he's powering up. Yeah, that's actually a smart move because you don't have to go for the risky quick kill if you have Fire Mario. He still has the backup Fire Flower from one tower, so he doesn't need to stop and get one. For 453 door. Maybe cycle skip. No, he doesn't go for it. So Helix will be getting a slightly faster door entry, boss door entry than Josh did, but Josh has fire for the fight, so that saves a good bit of time. Yeah, goodbye Helix, good. Oh, that was really close. Helix noticing that he was about to get hit and reacting accordingly. And getting it. Nice. It's the Hammer Bro right here. If he gets lucky and the Hammer Bro drops a shell, he can save some time back. Oh wow, he gets lucky. Block on this man. Alright, so Josh just mitigated some of the potential time loss he was going to get from losing the shell in 8-1. 3 as well. They both get the shell in 8-3, but Helix doesn't need it. I think Josh picked up the backup Fire Flower right there. If he did, that's the safe place to get it. It would be a little bit faster if he waited until 8-6 to pick up the extra Fire Flower. A lot harder than what he just did, and a lot less safe. Yeah, just going through the bubble streams, trying to optimize that and their swimming in general. Pretty boring level. Ooh, Josh getting the Ninja Fish's treasure. I'm very proud of him. What Helix does with the Ninja Fish. Gets the treasure too. Wow. Josh getting hit on purpose there. He had to avoid getting a 299, which would be 9 fireworks. Level for Helix. So they lose shell on purpose because, as I said earlier, you run slightly faster when you're not in the shell. And it's just advantageous to not be in the shell for the rest of the run. At least in RTA. In TAS, they keep the shell until the very end, because you can do crazy things with the shell in a TAS. Josh with a solid 268. Just barely missing the jump on that small platform and taking a death. They don't... I think he got the checkpoint. Yeah, he did. So that's not too big of a time loss. Didn't do anything again. Okay, good. He crouched there to avoid the platform pixel stop. Oh. He got the... That's not a pixel stop. If you land from a triple jump, and you're not holding any direction on the D-pad, you'll come to a complete stop. They added that in, and he's just getting hecked by the Hammer Bro. This is unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Yeah. Good on Helix to not get greedy and go for that Fire Flower. Yeah. That Helix, he is pretty far behind by now. A lot can still go wrong. A lot can still go wrong. Picking up the extra fire flower right there. That's smart. Okay, Josh entering 8-5. He's about to drop the fire flower from his inventory. Hopefully he stays as fire flower until 8 tower 2. He might get hit in 8-8 if he gets lucky, or anywhere else if he makes a mistake. Ooh, that was some nice swag. That was some really nice swag by Josh. Moving on to 8-6 for Josh, and Helix moving on to 8-5. 8-6 is probably the hardest level to do optimally. That and 1 tower, in my opinion. The beginning wall jump saves a few frames. Wall jump, so he'll have to do some backups here. Wow, he backed that up really nice. Might be off with the spinies though, because they dance to the music, and depending on when they spawn on screen, and when they dance, they might be going in different directions. Gonna get a 265. Hopefully he doesn't get a 266. Okay, good. 265 for Josh. Just blowing through this level. Ooh, he has an interesting strat for the Koopa section. Josh heading on to 8-7, which has a trick called Fire Hops. These grabbable ledges, or I guess hangable ledges right here. Gets a pixel stop, that might mess him up. Cool. Oh, that's the J-Dude strat, isn't it? Yeah, I kept forgetting to watch J-Dude's PB to see what he does there, but that's a really cool strat. Helix struggling a little bit on 8-6, but not too big of a time loss. Bend section, or good spiny section. So 8-8, Josh is heading there. Level. Everything is random. Well, not everything. The meteors, or the volcanic debris falling from the sky is random. You lose 2.25 seconds, I think. Fortunately. Okay, let's see how Helix does this. I'm not sure if he does fire hops. Oh, he does. Wow, that was a good save. I'm really glad that he recognized he got the ledge grab, and he just, like, immediately. Very good reaction time. But I have never seen that before on Josh's screen. That was some swag right there. I'm not sure if he does that every run. Really cool. Josh is about to do the death warp, which saves about 10 seconds, if done optimally. Go up ahead, trigger the checkpoint, die, and then when you respawn, the block snake will be up there. See how Helix's luck is in 8-8. Okay, good so far. Oh, that was close to despawning the star. Good luck from Helix. 373, yep. So since Josh got hit in 8-8, he needs to get this fire flower here instead of getting one from his inventory. see how Helix does his Death Warp. Not going... Oh, he probably has a backup Fire Flower already, so he didn't need that. Or if not, that's only a 3/4 of a second time loss. Helix... Oh, he's going the safe route. 2 seconds slower than what Josh did, but still saves a lot of time over taking the auto-scroller the intended way. That was pretty fast considering the strat he did, so he didn't lose that much time at all compared to Josh. But now it's auto-scroller time, so I guess it's more of a competition of who can swag out the most. Joshing watches screen. Nope, that's not it. I haven't really been watching Josh's screen. Swag he's done besides the Fire Flower grab at the beginning of the first entrance. Helix just hopping around. I like it, I like it. So Josh is about to enter the final level of the game, Bowser's Castle. This is a really long, really hard level. Some audio glitches and video glitches from Helix's side. Anyway, Bowser's Castle, really movement-based, to optimize, lots that can go wrong. Ooh, I like that strat. Though. He jumped a little bit too high, bonked on the block, and hit the spikes. So he's gonna take a damage boost here on purpose. Usually he doesn't take a hit in that previous room. So he'll have to play it a little bit safer right here. Yeah. And slowing down a little bit so you can bounce off the dry bones. It doesn't lose that much time, but it's still a time loss that you would rather not have. Ooh, he gets hecked by the... That was pretty close on Josh's screen. Got hecked by the bricks. I'm really not sure how that works. Being stopped by the bricks after the level turns around. Josh onto the final section. There's one more trick in the game, Bowser Jump, where you jump over Bowser. Planetary, I'd say. In the final seconds of the game. So if this goes wrong, Helix definitely takes the lead. Or I think he does. Helix, good thing he didn't take the previous room because he would have gotten hit, and Josh is done. Josh, pretty good. Mark him as done. Okay, done. So Helix powered back up to fire, just for safety in case he misses Bowser Jump. Not sure what that was on Helix's side. He may have just been paying attention. Because that loading zone, you gain control faster than any other loading zone. It happens. Josh going into the poker minigame with our boy Luigi, Casino Luigi. Classic Josh. Alright, and Helix coming up to the end. He should get a 24 if everything goes correctly. Don't always go correctly. Let's see. Looks like 24-51 from Helix. Alright, that was a pretty good race. Let me invite Josh into the call. I'll get Josh in here. Oh, he's already in. I'm assuming Helix doesn't want to join the call.
Hello.
He's not great with English speaking yet.
Hello.
Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
You're a little bit quiet.
Oh yeah, my phone kind of bugged out of Discord, and so I joined on my computer.
Okay. Oh, how was that run?
I mean, do I lost shell in 8-1? It was DB phase.
Yeah.
Kind of Isn't
That was a really weird way to get hit in 8-1. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. So just not good at all.
Wasn't?
It was like a 694. I think it was like the worst I've ever done.
Oh yeah, there were a few mistakes there. Helix, his run was actually pretty good, except for 8-4. He died 3 times. Or maybe it was only twice. But
Dang.
3 times. One of which was just the Hammer Bro being there and killing him. There was nothing you could really do about that. It was a solid run from him. Solid run from you two, besides the big mistake in 8-1 losing shell.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to follow everyone who's been running and commentating. Actually, the commentator. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone.